It's a sad truth that some people actually enjoy causing others pain and chaos. You might trust someone and share good moments with them, only to later find out they're the reason behind your stress and confusion. In this discussion, we'll learn how to recognize signs that you're dealing with a harmful or evil person. They could be anyone, a friend, co-worker, or even a family member. These people often hide behind charm and confidence, making it hard to see their true nature. But learning to spot their behavior can protect your peace of mind. The Stoics taught that wisdom and self-control help us see clearly and live calmly. By understanding these negative traits, you can guard your mental health and build better relationships. One of the first signs is fake charm. Some people seem friendly, funny, and full of life when you first meet them. They make you feel special, as if you've met someone amazing. But soon, small things start to show. They always want attention, interrupt others, or put people down to look better. Stoic thinkers would say to stay calm and observe instead of being blinded by excitement. Notice how they act when things don't go their way. A good person stays patient, but a manipulative one might get angry or try to control the situation. Marcus Aurelius warned that anger and manipulation show a weak character. So, take your time before trusting people who seem too perfect. Watch how they treat others, especially when no one's looking. That's when true character is revealed. Another major warning sign is a lack of empathy. Empathy means understanding and caring about other people's feelings. Some people simply don't have it. They don't care how their actions hurt others, and they dismiss or mock your emotions when you open up to them. You might share something personal, expecting comfort, but instead they laugh it off or act like it doesn't matter. Stoic philosophy reminds us that kindness and compassion are core virtues. People who show no empathy go against this wisdom, and being around them can drain your emotional energy. If you stay aware and grounded, you can avoid being hurt by such people and keep your peace strong. A second clear sign of a harmful person is their lack of empathy. They simply don't care about how others feel. Such people won't celebrate your success or show happiness for your achievements. Instead, they might try to downplay them or even take credit for your work. You can see this not just in friendships, but also at work. Like a boss who pushes employees too hard, ignores their well-being, or humiliates them publicly. This kind of behavior creates stress and a toxic environment. The Stoics would say that someone's lack of empathy reflects their character, not yours. And it's important to protect your inner peace by setting healthy boundaries. When people lack empathy, they often go further, lying, cheating, or even hurting others without feeling guilt or remorse. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, taught that kindness and justice come from true virtue, and those who lack empathy are disconnected from these values. You might notice smaller signs too, like someone who constantly interrupts, never listens, or avoids helping others. These may seem minor but reveal deeper selfishness. Stoicism teaches us to observe calmly and recognize these patterns early so we can protect our mental and emotional well-being. Another major sign of an evil or toxic person is manipulation. Manipulators twist the truth, use deceit, and make you doubt yourself to get what they want. They're skilled at confusing others and taking control of situations. For example, when you confront them about something hurtful, they might deny it, turn it around, and make you feel guilty. This is called gaslighting. They might also act like the victim to make you feel responsible for their problems, saying things like, "If you really cared, you'd do this for me." Stoic wisdom, especially from Epictetus, reminds us that we can't control how others behave and only how we respond. Manipulators may also use fake kindness or flattery to get what they want, giving compliments only when it benefits them. Over time, this makes you feel like you owe them something. Recognizing these behaviors early and staying grounded in your values helps you protect your peace and avoid emotional traps. The Stoics teach that real strength and self-worth come from within, not from other people's approval. Manipulative people often try to isolate you from Your loved ones by saying things like, your friends don't care about you, or your family doesn't understand you. They do this to make you dependent on them for attention and support. The Stoics believe that we need strong and healthy relationships because isolation makes us weak and easier to control. Manipulation can also happen through money. Someone might borrow and never repay or control your finances so you can't be independent. For example, a partner might manage all the money and make you ask for permission to spend, keeping you trapped. The Stoics encourage independence and clear thinking. If you suspect manipulation, take a step back and look at the situation calmly. Ask yourself if the person always puts their needs above yours or tries to make you feel guilty. Setting boundaries is important. You have the right to make your own choices. Another major sign of an evil person is controlling behavior. This means they want to dominate every part of your life, often pretending it's out of care or concern. For example, a friend might always decide what you do together or say, I know what's best for you, slowly ignoring your opinions. In relationships, control can become more harmful. A partner might track your location, demand constant updates, or check your messages and passwords. This makes you feel trapped and anxious. Financial control is another way this happens. Someone might handle all the money and make you dependent. The Stoics valued freedom and saw this as a kind of slavery. A controlling person might also isolate you from others by saying your family or friends are bad for you, or they might use threats to scare you into obedience. The Stoics would say to stay strong, set boundaries, and never give up your freedom. You can't control others, but you can control how you respond. Stay true to your values and protect your independence. Pathological lying is another clear sign of an evil person. These people lie all the time, even when they don't need to. They twist facts, create false stories, and live in dishonesty. Over time, their lies destroy trust and create confusion. The Stoics believed in truth and integrity. Marcus Aurelius said we should live honestly and in harmony with nature. Pathological liars do the opposite, creating fake realities for personal gain. In the workplace, they might lie about their achievements or spread false rumors. In relationships, they might lie about their past or feelings, making you question your own memory and instincts. Stoics like Seneca taught that peace comes from within, so don't let liars disturb your calm. These liars can be hard to spot because they mix truth with lies and sound convincing. That's why the Stoics tell us to stay alert, question things, and seek truth through reason and evidence. When someone lies and you catch them, notice their reaction. If they get defensive or angry, it reveals their true character. The Stoics teach that real virtue and self-worth come from inside us, not from what others think or say. Manipulative people often try to isolate you from your friends and family so that you depend only on them for love and support. They might say things like, your friends don't really care about you, or your family doesn't understand you like I do. This isolation makes it easier for them to control you. The Stoics believed we need strong, supportive relationships because we grow and stay strong through our connections with others. Being cut off from loved ones weakens us and makes us easier to manipulate. Manipulators also use money as a tool of control. They might borrow money and never return it or take control of your finances so you can't be independent. For example, a partner might manage all the money and make you ask for permission to spend, leaving you powerless. The Stoics encouraged self-sufficiency and independence so you don't fall under someone else's control. Recognizing manipulation can be hard, especially when you care about the person. The Stoics teach us to stay alert and think clearly. If someone always puts their needs before yours, makes you feel guilty, or tries to control who you see and what you do, they may be manipulating you. It's important to set strong boundaries, speak clearly about what you will and won't accept, and remember that you have a right to your own choices and emotions. You can't control others, but you can control how you respond. Another major sign of an evil person is controlling behavior. This isn't just about personal preferences. It's about someone trying to dominate every part of your life. They might pretend they're doing it because they care, but in reality, it's about power. For example, a friend might always decide what you do together, ignoring your opinions and saying things like, "I know what's best for us." In relationships, control can become more serious. A partner might demand to know where you are, check your phone, or monitor your messages. This makes you feel trapped and anxious. Some people also use money to control others, taking charge of all financial decisions and keeping you dependent. The Stoics believed that freedom and self-control are essential for a virtuous life, so letting others control you goes against that. A controlling person may even try to isolate you from your friends and family, claiming that they're the only one who truly cares about you. The Stoics remind us to protect our independence, stay strong, and never